it is a great thing to write a letter. And am I right, Robin and Stephanie, over 35,000, 25,000 people have written and emailed, and all that information is on the Save Trestles website, the Friends of the Foothills website, SaveSantaNofre.com. People that know me know that I'm going to ask you to do maybe a little bit more than write a letter. And I don't know if this is such an old-fashioned analogy that people are going to go, what is she talking about? But Jesse James, the bank robber, used to say that he robs banks because that's where the money is. So we want to get out and tell people who care about the campground and care about Trestles about this issue and let them help us. We know that there are people who go to that beach, who use that campground, who are maybe concerned or maybe hurt a little bit, but we want to thoroughly inform them, and we want them to join us and be partners. The good and the bad about being Surfrider and Sierra Club and the Coalition right now is everybody thinks we're big giant monsters who just clap our hands in the air and thousands of people turn out and we have successful hearings. Well, they are successful. We've done a great job of changing the dialogue, but it comes with a lot of hard work. And I know I make this joke all the time, but I'm going to make it again. The people who have to do all the hard work are Stephanie and Robin. But what we're asking is that you might take a few hours between now and the hearing date to help us do outreach at either the San Mateo campground or on the pathway to Trestles. Are there people that have done that in the past? Some people have. And am I right that you'll meet people that are so grateful to have this information, and then now that they have it, they will go to a hearing, they will write a letter, they will become a part of our coalition? If we had 3,000 people at the last hearing, we need to have even more at the next hearing. And I have empirical evidence based on the fact that we were handing out information on the pathway to Trestles, that we found 500 new people who committed to go to this hearing until it was canceled. So, we have sign-up sheets in the back, and if everybody in this room signed up one time, we would be able to do outreach either in the San Mateo campground or on the pathway to Trestles every weekend from now until the next hearing. And it is easy work. These are people who really want to help and just want to know how. So we have commitment cards, and we ask people that are walking down the pathway to Trestles to fill out a commitment card. And if they fill out a commitment card saying that they commit to coming to the hearing in all good faith, they get a cool Save Trestles No Toll Road t-shirt, like I see some people in modeling, including Mark, I think, in the background. Everybody stare at him so he knows that we're looking at t-shirt model. Yeah. And then the other thing that we do is we go campsite to campsite and we talk to the campers and ask them to write personal letters, and we take photos of them with their family camping. And we staple it to the letter so that we can show decision makers the people who would be harmed by this road, because there's always going to be a fancy hotel on the coast for wealthy people. But the San Mateo campground and what it represents is a place where families can go and have an affordable vacation. And one of the things that's elevated this issue to the statewide level is the fact that if they can do this to the San Mateo campground, if they can do this to Santa Fe State Beach, what park next? So I do want to remind everybody that we've got a lot of significant friends now that we did not have in the past. That the Lieutenant Governor wrote a letter on our behalf, that the Attorney General is suing on our behalf, and that the State Treasurer is looking into the murky finances of the TCA on our behalf. So. Is that you take the time between now and the hearing to spend a couple of hours in either of these outreach efforts. We know they pay off. We know they pay off. And it's fun, and we put people in teams, and we train people, and we do everything to make it a positive experience. That's how we'll double our numbers if the hearing happens to be in Anaheim or Stockton or Santa Clarita, I don't know. And what it also does is not only sends a message to the federal government, but it also demonstrates to other elected officials, like ones that we want to help us with legislation, that this is an issue that matters to everybody in the state of California. And when we're on the pathway to Trestles Beach or we're in the campground, we meet people from all over California.